Hey guys, Duff here, and this is the first in a series of videos I'm going to do with requests taken straight from the Ultimate Golf Facebook group of questions that you guys had. So one of the first ones that was out there was how to judge rollout on some of these longer woods. So the important thing to look at, and you can see below there, is you need to see what the shot view is for the club that you're using. So Hellfire here is 86%. So that's where we're going to base our setup on and where we're going to start. So I'm starting at a position just behind max because I want to leave myself room to adjust. And I'm going to start with full topspin, and I'm going to measure between that distance and the pin. So for me, I've got little hash marks on my screen there, part of my grid. I've got 5, 10. I'm at 48. So I want to figure out what 86% is of 48. So quick math, 48 times 0.86, 41.2. So I need the end of my guide to be around 41 of my little ticks. So that's about right. I'm just over 41, 42. Okay, so there's my starting point. Because I know shot view 86, so I'm going to see 86% of the distance that club is going to travel, that ball is going to travel in a no-wind situation. So zero wind, I'm set up 86% of the way right here, roughly. So in a no wind, that is going to be very, very, very close. Now, there is secondary wind. So you can see I've got a little bit of a headwind component there. So I'm gonna have to back off the topspin just a bit, or add a little bit of topspin, because as that headwind pushes my ball after it lands, it's gonna compress that line and shorten it. So I've added just a little bit of topspin, and now it's also the wind from the right to the left. So I'm gonna add a little bit of right spin too, about 1.5 balls. And now we're gonna see how close we can get this. So I'm near max Hellfire right now, which is a 7.8 wind. So my adjustment's going to be around 8.5, I think. So let's go 8.5 rings. And let's see how close I can get. Oh, of course I missed the ultimate shot. Distance-wise, not bad. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, to estimate the rollout on these clubs, you are going to look at your shot view. So that's going to show you the percentage of the total shot you're going to take in a zero wind situation. From there, you're going to start experimenting with adding and subtracting spin to account for the wind. Now, these shots, I'll admit, I'm normally playing in the 3.5 to 4 mile an hour wind using better balls, but I used a Pro D here, and now it's just trial and error. So set yourself up where that ball is going to go in the hole in a no wind situation. So you can tell by your shot view, you know exactly where that's going to be. And then from there, start experimenting with spin, left and right, front and back, to account for that secondary wind. As a general rule, at around, in a dead headwind, around 3.7, 3.8 miles an hour, you're going to have to take off a full bar of topspin. Coming the other way, in a tailwind, you're going to have to add about a full bar of backspin. So experiment with it. Add some side spin, some topspin, some backspin until you can start getting those really, really close. Again, on a real long shot like this, where you're using a lot of topspin with a Hellfire, the goal isn't to necessarily get it in the hole, just to get it as close as you can. Those are very, very tough shots. But anyway, here's a good starting point. Hopefully something you guys can expand and learn and carry forward on your own from there. Thank you.